In today's interconnected world, English serves as the global lingua franca for business, education, diplomacy, and everyday interactions. Yet, mastering cross-cultural English communication goes beyond grammar and vocabulary. It's about bridging cultural divides to foster genuine understanding. Cross-cultural communication involves recognizing both differences and similarities among cultural groups to engage effectively within a given context. As globalization accelerates, professionals and students alike must navigate nuances in language use, nonverbal cues, and social norms to avoid misunderstandings and build stronger relationships. This article explores the challenges and provides actionable strategies to help you communicate confidently across cultures. The foundations. Why cultural awareness matters. Effective cross-cultural communication isn't just polite, it's essential for success. Miscommunications can lead to lost opportunities, strained partnerships, or even conflicts, especially in diverse workplaces or international classrooms. For instance, a simple yes might signal agreement in one culture, but mere acknowledgement or politeness in another, such as in parts of Asia, where direct refusal is avoided to preserve harmony. Similarly, gestures like nodding can mean affirmation in the West, but mere listening in places like Bulgaria or India, where it might indicate the opposite. At its core, this skill requires empathy and adaptability. Leaders and educators emphasize that all parties should feel comfortable, with clear communication and encouragement playing key roles. By investing in cultural awareness, you not only enhance your English proficiency, but also promote inclusivity and collaboration. Common pitfalls in cross-cultural English. Even fluent speakers stumble when cultural layers complicate language. Here are some frequent hurdles. Idioms and slang. Phrases like kick the bucket, meaning to die, or it's a no-brainer, easy decision, can baffle non-native speakers, leading to confusion or unintended offense. In global teams, these expressions often fall flat, as they rely on cultural context. Indirect versus direct styles. High-context cultures, example, Japan or Saudi Arabia, favor subtlety, while low-context ones, example, the US or Germany, prioritize explicitness. A polite hedge like, "I'll consider it," might be heard as agreement by some, but rejection by others. Nonverbal mismatches. Eye contact signals confidence in Western settings, but disrespect in others. Personal space varies too. Standing too close can feel invasive to some, while too distant to others. Tone and accusations. Sarcasm or accusatory language, "You always do this," can escalate tensions, especially if the listener interprets it literally due to language barriers. These pitfalls highlight that English proficiency alone isn't enough. Cultural literacy prevents them from derailing conversations. Strategies to master cross-cultural English. The good news? With deliberate practice, anyone can improve. Drawing from expert insights, here are proven tips to elevate your skills. 1. Take responsibility as the communicator. Always assume the onus is on you to ensure clarity, especially with non-native speakers. Check for understanding proactively rather than waiting for questions. Start conversations by asking open-ended questions like, "What are your thoughts on this?" instead of yes-no ones, which can mask true comprehension. 2. Simplify your language. Keep it straightforward. Use short sentences, common words, under 3 syllables, and avoid jargon, acronyms, or culturally specific references. For example, say this plan might not work well, instead of this strategy is a non-starter. Slow your speech rate and emphasize key points to give others time to process. 3. Listen actively and show patience. Practice deep listening. Focus on understanding the speaker's experience without interrupting or preempting responses. Be patient, especially if English isn't their first language. Rushing can overlook valuable insights and reinforce biases. Recap key points neutrally, so if I understand correctly, you're suggesting ... This builds trust and confirms alignment. 4. Build connections through interest and unity. Show genuine curiosity about others' backgrounds. I'm not familiar with that. Can you tell me more? This opens doors without stereotyping. Make friends across cultures to immerse yourself in daily nuances, accelerating adaptation. In groups, emphasize shared goals, a superordinate identity, to unite diverse perspectives and reduce conflict. 5. Mind nonverbal and respectful cues. Pay attention to tone, body language, and proximity. Communicate at eye level and avoid mixed signals. Treat everyone with respect by valuing their input and providing context for complex ideas, explaining the why behind instructions. For educators or leaders, workshops on active listening can sharpen these skills further. Real-world examples in action. Consider a U.S. manager emailing a Japanese team. Instead of hit the ground running on this project, opt for start working on this project right away. This avoids the idiom while maintaining clarity. In a classroom, an instructor noticing confusion might say, "How can I explain this better?" rather than, "Do you get it?" Inviting dialogue without pressure. For international students, focusing on the task at hand during group work. Example, let's outline our goals first. Helps diverse teams align values and perform better, minimizing clashes over work styles. Conclusion, practice makes progress. Mastering cross-cultural English communication is a journey of continuous learning and empathy. By simplifying your approach, listening deeply, and embracing differences, you'll turn potential barriers into bridges. Start small. Engage in a cross-cultural conversation today, perhaps by joining a global online forum or attending a workshop. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but connection in a diverse world. That's the true mark of mastery. As one expert notes, effective communication ensures everyone feels heard and valued, paving the way for collaboration that transcends borders.